All right, out of Cafe Vita in Seattle, Washington, we have Kauffman.
Hi there. Good to see you guys. Thank you. See you. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Hi there. Hi. Good to see you. Hi there. So just so you guys know, I'll be pulling my signature beverage shots first. Yeah. All right. Hi. Welcome. All right. You all ready? All right. Sounds good. All right. Can I get my music? What's that?
This grinder's not working?
My grinder's working. Thank you. What's that? Yeah, I'll take a look just to make sure. But yeah, we're good. Can you turn it up a little bit? Okay, can you start it over? Thank you. Time. Hi, my name is Gray. It's a privilege to be here and an honor to serve you all today. I fell in love with coffee for its inherent ability to find balance between art and science, work and play, preparation and presentation, humans and coffee. Today, we are going to focus on finding that balance, where the unknown meets the known, both in the hard work and dedication, the scientific experimentation that brought this coffee to life, and the limitless sensory experiences that are possible because of it. Stop and smell the terroir. Now today, we are going to be experiencing one of the most unique coffees that I have ever tasted. A natural geisha from the Cundinamarca region of Colombia, grown at 1,900 meters by La Palma y El Tucán. Now this coffee was fermented using a process that they call bio-innovation. It starts with ripe geisha cherries that are put into clay pots dug underground. Then they add top-performing, scientifically selected microorganisms from the soil through charcoal that's inoculated with this substrate. The yeast and bacteria strains are unique to this region and its distinctive biodiversity, otherwise known as microbial terroir. Then, the clay pots are sealed to create an anaerobic environment and allowed to ferment for 120 hours. The result is a coffee with bright fruit flavors, delicate florals, all brought together with a creamy body. Now, who can say how these yeast and bacteria strains came to be in these soils and why? But what we do know is that if humans weren't there, these cherries would still fall to the ground, into the soil, and be fermented by some of these same living microbes. Which is why La Palma recycles their spent pulp back into the soil, creating an endless cycle of bio-innovation, and with every harvest, an evolution towards better coffee. What La Palma is doing is mirroring this natural process and tapping into the relationship with the mystery of nature. That goes beyond the science and into the art of what brings coffee to life. Now, judges, these shots are for your signature beverage, and I'm going to place them over here to cool. and then get started on our espresso. Now, judges, every coffee, every shot of espresso is unique and requires a scientific attention to detail and a commitment to the art of tasting and to being fully present in the sensory experience. So much about how a shot of espresso pulls is dependent on variables that we have to try to control: time, temperature, and weight. And we do this in order to seek balance, not only in the flavors and aromas, but in the full multi-sensory experience. Which is why I spent countless hours experimenting with how this coffee was prepared and presented in order to bring you the best tasting experience today. And I found by freezing my coffee, I was able to highlight the aromas and create a more silky body, enhancing the flavors that were already present. Now today, I'm using a recipe of 18 grams in to 45 grams out. And judges, today in your espresso, you'll experience flavors of tart cherry, ripe raspberry, and cacao. The tactile will be light to medium with a soft, silky body. Now, judges, please evaluate the crema and wait for me for further tasting instructions. Thank you. Thank you.
Give it up for those espressos.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, judges, all the experimentation that was done at La Palma that I did has brought us to this moment, the coffee. Let's experience our espresso. Please remove your mask, stir your espresso 7 times, then discard your spoon in the cup to your left before you enjoy. Salud. Now, judges, coffee should be equal parts science experiment and art project. We found balance in our espresso. Let's add milk. To transform our espresso, I'm using a fractionally frozen milk, the product of an experiment with a little bit of chemistry. We've separated 2 liquids with different melting points to bring down the water content in whole milk from 85% to around 40%, allowing me to dial in the ideal acidity and sweetness to match our coffee. Now, judges, the result of my experiment was best when 50% of the milk was thawed and cut with 25% whole milk, balancing the fats, sugars, and proteins to create a harmonious pairing for our espresso. Thank you. Now that thawed milk was super rich and creamy. It reminded me of vanilla ice cream. Thank you. And that, paired with our espresso, created new flavors. Thank you. Of peach yogurt, marshmallow cream, and vanilla wafer. Thank you. Judges, please enjoy your milk beverage. Okay. Now, judges, I was inspired by the innovative processing done at La Palma, so I created this drink that I call Cuatro Plantas, because it's made of 4 simple ingredients, all derived from plants. To highlight our espresso's innate qualities and create new flavors, I've started by chilling our La Palma espresso to highlight its acidity. Then, I'm adding 40 grams of guava jam to highlight the espresso's tropical sweetness and create new flavors of watermelon and mango. Then 16 grams of lime curd, mimicking the espresso's soft, silky body, and with its innate tartaric acidity, bringing the new flavor of grape candy, reminding me of a grape Jolly Rancher. And then the most transformative ingredient, a half a gram of rose water, to bring out the florality and bring balance to our drink. Now I'm gonna give this a mix and put it in the blender to emulsify and aerate it. Now, judges, again in your signature beverage, you are going to experience flavors of grape Jolly Rancher, watermelon, and mango. The texture is dense, reminding me of mango puree. And to really bring those florals to life, we are going to float your drink on a rose vapor cauldron. A little bit of chemistry, perhaps a little bit of magic. Thank you. Now, judges, when I activate your cauldron, please hover above it and take in the aromatics of rose, which you'll also experience in the finishing flavor of your drink. Thank you. Thank you. Judges, please enjoy Cuatro Plantas. Now, judges, the scientific method isn't linear, it's cyclical. Just like all the experiments that were done at La Palma, that I did, we always have more to learn and understand about coffee. Ida Steen pointed out that coffee is one of the most chemically complex things that we can consume. There are always more experiments to run based on continued curiosity and passion for creating better coffee experiences, for making the world better. Every day, we know more than we did yesterday, but less than we will tomorrow. Because we are alive. We are yeasts and bacteria fermenting, changing, growing over time. And that is what makes us beautiful. That is what makes life worth living. I fell in love with coffee for its inherent ability to find balance between the unknown and the known, the art and the science of it all. Because we are human, this is coffee. Stop and smell the terroir. Time.
Give it up. Come over here.
Thank you. Pleasure. Thank you.
Greg.
Ready to go. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
How do you feel?
I feel great. That went really well.
Is there anybody you want to thank before we start to talk about your routine?
Yeah, I mean, I have so many people to thank. Just name a few, the whole team at Cafe Vita, my coach Sam Spillman, Brian Spillman, Kate Van Petten, my parents are here, the team at La Marzocco. Keep it to that, yeah.
What made you decide on 4 plant-based ingredients for your signature beverage?
Yeah, we went to the store and we found every ingredient we could and started trying them in combination and finally found this one that worked, and it ended up being these 4 plant-based ingredients.
What was your favorite part about the competition experience?
Getting to share the experience of this coffee. This coffee is so cool, and this is what, I wish I could be doing every day, and what we do get to do every day, and making coffee and sharing the story of these producers and these coffees and getting to connect with our community, and this is just brought to life and reinvigorated how much I love coffee and the community and everything.
That's really dope. I really liked how your theme seemed to be like experimentation and how we need to continue to evolve in order to grow. Was there an inspiration for that, or did that just come naturally while you were building your drink together, choosing your coffee and things of that nature?
Yeah, I mean, my background is in food and sensory science, so that was already something that was very on my mind. And
right.
When we got this coffee, it just so perfectly paired with what I was hoping to say and hope to share with everyone. So I'm very excited.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
One more time for Gray. All right. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.